yes, take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of who you are as a person. Because every time when you're thinking that everybody will care or the world will care, eh, 50-50. Why am I saying this? If you attend a wedding, a funeral, or most events, let's exclude the funeral first. Let's say the most events. Happy, everybody is enjoying it. Why? Because someone paid and organized the event and people had something to consume, right? If nothing was being paid by the organizer of the event, will those people really attend that event? Probably not. Let's look at a funeral. When it comes to a funeral, people will come sobbing and everything. But when you look keenly and you watch, you realize not everybody has come to the funeral to cry. Someone has come to confirm if they had your death when you are alive. They want to confirm, is that person still alive? Okay, so they are not there. So my death, oops, I can disappear. Someone else had a grudge with you, come to confirm, oops, yep, gone. Someone else meant it, was affected by it. What happens to the person being affected? They are told, no, you need to heal faster. If you don't, it's going to take a toll on you. And if they don't, able to cope well, they're told, no, you need a psychiatrist and all that stuff. Let's look at where we are right now in the world. How much news do you consume? Or how much news is being consumed per second? Crazy. How much of that news is sad news? A lot. How many people now are falling from the sky? How many ships are sinking? How many people are caught up in police brutality? How many people are caught up in abductions, kidnapping, and all this stuff going on? Many. How many people are being found alive? Less by the day. Have we reached a point that even a simple hi to someone could lead to you never waking up? How many shootings that are happening randomly? A place that you could walk, whether it's a mall, whether it's a school, whether it's the streets, now it's unguaranteed. You never really know when let's say you are waiting for the traffic lights, not to cross the road. It's time for the people to cross. There's some person on the other end who is going to come and choose not to follow the rules. I know because I was a victim of that particular one, and I did end up in hospital with a back that was really hurt. What am I trying to say? Life is not guaranteed. So you may say you want to have money to go for that cruise ship in a country, or travel in a particular country and enjoy a particular thing. You may not be able to afford it at the time you're saving for it. What if, as you're busy saving the bigger percentage, use a smaller percentage of it and look within locally? Is there a place that I can be able to enjoy? It may not be the same level, but something. Let's look at it this way. You want to enjoy a cruise ship, but you can't afford it because you're saving for it. But there's a place within your country, where there's a county, where there's a state, where there's a provisional, where you can actually go and enjoy a simple boat ride. Maybe you can try a simple nature walk. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you may not be able to do the big one, but you can do the small one. The thing is, value your life enough to understand that today is not promised, tomorrow is not promised. If you have kids, it's good to be honest with them and tell them, hey, not everybody who calls me friend or brother or sister is going to take care of you the way I took care of you. Be honest with their children, because let's be very honest. The people around you, 3/4 of them, once you dip, once you're gone, they're coming after everything. I recall last year, I was going for my physio, and this house was in the news. It was about a man who, I think he was a bit shady in terms of spiritually, and his house was being sold. And he had passed away, and the wife, I think, wasn't okay mentally. Now, me that time was just passing the bike. I had no much clue. I came to learn the news afterwards. But when I'm passing the rider says, hey, this is interesting. This guy just passed away like today, like let's say like 3 days ago, and already we can see people already taking stuff from their home. So it happened that same evening. That's when I saw that particular field. It was on TikTok actually. I was like, yikes, this is just not so far from home. And I noticed it. And these guys literally took everything from that home. We saw everything was being taken. This year, I see new things happening that area. And I'm thinking, That guy even wasn't even married for long. That's like last year, and things went. This year, new people come. You know what? That's life. The car you drive, the house you live in, the properties you own, the businesses that you run, someone wants it. Not because they can manage it, they just want it. Simple. Some people feel entitled to what's not theirs. They say because you're a sibling, whatever is yours is theirs. It's not theirs. There's a child who feels I'm very entitled. I don't need to work. All this property is mine. There's a spouse who's saying, I don't need to work hard. I don't need to put in the effort in anything. You know what? I'm going to have all this. Who's going to dispute it by court? And I've seen like the one for the spouse. I recall someone was 20 years. Okay, the one like married. Will I call it life partnership, something like that? And when the wife died, okay, how will I call it? Wife, partner? I don't know. Somewhere there, because they aren't like married. When she passed, in between when she was critical, when she passed, her siblings were fighting for everything this guy had with the lady. So that's life for you. That's life. It's sad, but it's real. The thing is, because at the rate at which we've reached in life, you see, global leaders don't really give a crap. Politicians don't give a crap. Think about it this way. When there is any war going on, how many leaders are removed from power within the time of the war? Very, very few. Like, to the fewest. So, who benefits from a war? Is it not the politician, the person who sits in power? Because you need them in power so that a country can be seen it as someone sitting there. And that happens globally, no matter where you choose to look at it. Look at politicians. What do they profit from? They profit from you guys hating one another. They profit from you telling you this community or this ethnicity or this nation has this. They create biases. They create a lot of stereotypical and a lot of propaganda. But when you interact with people from those countries or nations and ethnicities, you realize, oh, this is crap, man. It's pure crap. But Mr. Politician doesn't want you to think like that. They want you to hate one another so that when they are saying we shall eradicate, we shall do cleansing, we shall do all this, you're like, yay! We're forgetting, hold up. It's in the politician's daughter or daughter-in-law or son-in-law from that community, from that nation, from that. See, when you don't think about it like that, yeah, you realize you're being cooked literally. Because the same politicians who tell you to hate, they have their families and their children married into them. So you really, really think they're going to like actually hate the other one? No, it's chess and checkers. Guess who's playing it? You. Guess who wants the board? Them. So love yourself enough to understand where we are in life. Love yourself enough to understand that today is not promised, tomorrow is not promised, no hour is promised. That money you're saving for this big moment, the way the world is going on, you might wake up, bank, all the money gone. You might wake up, you have been told by the doctor, you have this cancer treatment, you have that treatment, you have this, you have that. And you're thinking, I didn't even enjoy life. Now, I'm not saying don't save, I'm just saying, always take a little to take good care of yourself, your health, your life, you are as a person. It doesn't matter if you're a mother, a father, a child, a grandparent. Take care of yourself. How much effort to put into a company? I remember I worked for a particular company and I gave my all, my best. But when I was exiting, even my leave days, I never saw it. And that changed me from that point on. My whole approach to the corporate, my whole approach to employment took a whole different shift. I put in so much. What did I get? I ended up with chronic illness and a lot of pain and trauma and a lot of memories. I'm like, crap, I don't think about it. So the thing is, love yourself. Take care of your health. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Today has its own problems. Love yourself. Take that walk. Take that drive. You don't need to explain everything to everyone. Love yourself, because today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Life is not promised. But appreciate it as it comes. So it really doesn't matter where you are in life. It really doesn't matter how much money you think you have. Love yourself. Don't step on anyone, but love yourself enough to appreciate who you are and how far you've come. Life is not promised. Nothing is promised anymore. And if you're looking at where we are in the world, please take care of yourself. Please do.